Howdy folks, Timber Drifter here. Standing next to the Wisconsin River, not far from where it flows into the Mississippi. I'm on a road trip, the end of the second day, or beginning of the second day. And I really wanted to see this spot. Unfortunately, I don't have time to spend any more time looking for a road that goes near where the two rivers actually meet. But I'm not far from it. And it was kind of important to me to see this place because when I did my canoe trip partway down the Wisconsin River last year, I didn't really have the goal to get here, but I really wanted to. I wanted to canoe the entire length of the Wisconsin River. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to, and I might try it again someday. But I really wanted to see this spot, so I went a little bit out of my way on my trip home to take a look. And I'm smoking the Northern Briars Bulldog, the pipe I call River Dog, that I brought along on my trip and smoked quite a lot of. I smoked every evening on my 12 days of my canoe trip. I smoked this pipe. And I'm smoking some Penzance in it. I really wanted to see this spot and come down and touch the river. I'm driving from southeastern Kansas all the way up to northern Wisconsin. And I've got a lot of driving ahead of me yet today. And the state of Iowa pretty much kicked my ass. That's a hard state to drive all the way through. Not much to see, and driving 75 miles an hour, bumper to bumper with a bunch of other vehicles for part of it. Stayed in a hotel in Ames last night. Unfortunately, I was next to a bunch of road workers, and about midnight I finally went and asked them to quiet down, and I'm glad they did. So I got a few hours of sleep. Had delays this morning from heavy fog. Had to wait a couple hours before there was enough before I could see to drive. And although I don't really like driving long distance, I don't really enjoy it, I've had a good time because I stop every once in a while and go down and look at various rivers I'm crossing and creeks and things. And I'll tell you what, every time I pass an interesting looking river, I have a hell of a time getting back in the vehicle. Because I just want to keep walking down the river, and I wish I had a canoe or a kayak I could put in and just see where it goes. But I want to be home by tonight. My time frame is somewhat limited, so, and I'm not carrying any kind of boat, so I don't have time for all that. This is kind of a I don't know how I want to describe that, really. I suppose this river is sacred to me in a way. After spending 12 days on it and going through a lot of stuff in my mind and sorting things out, I have a connection with this river a little bit more than I do with all the other rivers that I would love to explore. And hopefully in the next few years I'll be able to, if not canoe the whole river, travel a little bit and put my canoe in here and there and experience parts of it. And traveling on the highways is kind of like being on a river, being on a asphalt and concrete river of traffic. But it's not calming like this river is. Just see that water flowing slowly by. Just getting out of the truck for a little while and standing next to this river has just completely mellowed me out. Mellowed me out and also invigorated me. I was getting pretty sleepy. But I got a lot of beautiful country to drive through and got to make good time, so I'm going to cut it off right here. Y'all take care. Go outside.